Try it from up here a while ago and I about hit my head because it was too shallow. I'm too scared to do it now. If I just stay in it a little bit, I probably get used to it. If I just stay in it, I always get out so quick. It is a pretty warm day. Should put the water from my hot tub into this water. Warm it up some. But then it wouldn't be a cold plunge with it. Woo! Hey, somebody's on there already. Yeah. Woo. All right, I gotta get out and come around. Because I forgot my notes. I'll just use the stairs. I'll just take the stairs. Oh, there's a dang on bullfrog in there too. I forgot about him. Oh, I probably smashed his ass. I probably smashed his ass when I jumped in. I did. Forgot my notes. I did. I had to walk off screen. Sorry about that. Every time I think I'm prepared for something. Oh, I see you, Dottie. Oh, my poor Dottie. My Dottie. Here it comes. Oh. Left one of my iPhones out in the rain. Pouring storm last night. And it survived. They make them good now. Because I always ruin them with water. Oh. Hi. Oh. 40 days off meth today. 40 days. Yay, 40 days. How's everybody doing? You ever feel like something as small as a smell, a song, or even the wrong person can send you spiraling? Let's talk about triggers. And more importantly, how we can take our power back instead of giving it away. A real life trigger I faced. A real life trigger I used to face, as far as meth, was riding down the road listening to rap music. It made me want to be a drug dealer. What? It did. I don't know why I went through this stage. I thought that all that shit was cool. It's not cool at all. And you can make more money selling Avon. Seriously. There's a trigger. A trigger might knock on the door, but it's me who decides if I open it. Because that's a choice. You have to be able to make your choice after your trigger. And a trigger sends a message into your brain that you are in an emergency. Hi, Jack. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you made my day. Thank you. A trigger sends a message to your brain. Everything that goes in everything you see, come across, all that, all goes through one passage first into your brain. And there's like the security at the courthouse. You got to go through security. And it says, is this an emergency? Well, it'd have to be better than what I've been doing. Your brain wants to know, is this an emergency? And when you have a trigger, that causes a craving, and the craving tells the brain that it's emergency. So all thought process goes out. Like once I saw my ex flip his big four-wheeler over on himself, and before I thought about hurting my back or anything like that, I ran over there and picked it up off of him somehow. See, because it was emergency mode. So you can't be trusted to be around triggers, really, unless you're really strong-minded person. If you got something else going on, though, you can do it. If you got something else going on that's better, more fun, and get more out of, you can do it. And see, you ain't got to worry about getting this shit every day. You ain't got to worry about getting this fix every day, because all you need is your damn phone. And if you ain't got a phone, I got a number I can put on here, and I will, to get a free government phone, a free government smartphone. And I will put it in my description today from this video and all my others, and on my profile description, and you can get a free phone. I promise. And if it doesn't work, if it's only for my state, when you call them, they'll tell you how to get one in your state. And that's all you need. You ain't got to worry about trying to get your fix. You ain't got to look for the dope man, see if he's got any. You ain't got to go sell that ass or steal something, or even take your whole paycheck that you worked so hard to earn and go buy it, or sell drugs, even worse. You ain't got to do none of that, and you can get the dopamine hit. And eventually you can find financial freedom, satisfaction from helping others, and all that stuff. Okay, you sent me an email. Okay. I hadn't been on my email in a day or two, so yeah. Okay, I'll check it out. Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, this water is, I'm starting to get used to it. Here I have is out here, and sometimes every so often I'll smell the smell of burnt pipe. Yeah, that's with me with crack. I haven't touched crack for a long time, but I smoked some meth once or did something, and I smelled crack, and that is definitely a trigger. And you know, when I have memories of stuff, even like childhood memories, what brings me to the memory is the smell. It's the first memory I have of everywhere I've been. It's not that I smell that smell again. It's that when I go back, I can smell that place. That's so strange, though. Smell being the first. Like, I can remember smells, but not sounds. I don't remember any sounds from being little. I just realized that. My brain's been realizing all kind of stuff on its own. Like, you know, the middle name of my mom's brother. For no reason. Just where my brain's healing. It's getting back stuff. I have a high IQ. I took the SAT when I was in 6th grade just because they wanted to see how I would score. My dumbass quit high school when I had 3 months left of my senior year. All it did was cause me not to go on my senior trip. I had my credits and everything. What the hell? I wasn't pregnant. I got married, and then I wanted to move out of my in-laws' house, so I went to work and quit school. Then I got pregnant. Then I got divorced. I have 3 kids, 3 boys. They are ages 30, 33, and 35. And I have 6 grandkids, 2 girls and 4 boys, ages 2 through 14. God, I love them. I love them so much. I have identical twin grandsons, and I went to a football game this week and watched my little grandson score, and I would have missed that, y'all. I would have missed it. I watched him score, and he looks just like me. Identical twin, my very first grandbabies. Their dad was 14 whenever their mother, who was, well, he was 15, she was 19. She got pregnant. And then it was twins. And he was supposed to go to college. I was mad. But he pulled himself out of that shit somehow. He graduated midterm. When they were born, he was 17. So that's how it turned out. But he graduated midterm from high school with 2 babies at the Ronald McDonald House because they were preemies, and worked 2 jobs. And he's been the most wonderful father ever since. And he is 30 years old now, and he's a millionaire. And he self-made it. He didn't even go to college. He started doing some pipe fitting, and then he started, his last name is Beaver, so he started his own roofing company after doing some like insurance estimates for roofing company. Started his own, hired him a crew of Hispanic guys that are wonderful. They've been with him all along, same ones, and called it Leave It to Beaver Roofing, and he has net over $2 million, my son that I raised by myself. Yep. Even after 11 years, you can smell that. Old burnt, especially old burnt pipe when there ain't nothing in it. So today I took my cold plunge early because I'm gonna go up here to town to the circus with my grandkids. We'll meet them up there and go to the circus. It won't be a very big circus, but I'll video from there. It's right here in town. I mean, I'll be surprised if there's an elephant. I hope so, because I love elephants. But if I see somebody ever being mean to an elephant that's in a circus, I swear I will bring my machete. I can't stand that. I seen this video one time that was being mean to these elephants. It made me so mad that I just started thinking about what could I do about this, which is not much. But what I can do about it is try to help one person stop using meth. If I just helped one person and they stop using meth, oh my gosh, how wonderful that would feel. How wonderful that would feel. I just, I figured it out. There's like, it's a cheat code. It's a cheat code. It's replacing the dopamine hit. Replacing that wonderful feeling, giving yourself wonderful feelings. I'm that type of person. There's a name for it. It's where they like everything that feels good all the time. Like, I've got a foot massager, about 10 neck massagers, a back massager. I got all these different things like that, and then hot tub, and like, I'm all about feeling like kind of pampering myself and feeling good a lot. And so if you can fill your life with that and fill your day with that, like, especially at the beginning, pamper yourself, allow yourself to lay around and make videos like a teenager who don't have a chore. Lay around, lay down. I made my first video laying down. I did. Lay around, make videos. If you can get yourself to some water and float around on the water, just take it easy. Eat a bunch of shit if you can. If you can't, if you're homeless, I suggest going to detox just for the vacation of it. I wish I could. I'd go. If I didn't have these pigs, I'd be there now. I'd go every month to detox or rehab. Oh my gosh, I got this friend that went to that one rehab they started out there. I can't remember what it's called. Passages on the West Coast. And I got this friend here in Indiana, and her old man, my cousin, she's my sponsor now, Pam. And she's got to go out there. Pepsi Cola, where my cousin works, paid for her whole thing. And she got to go out there to that Passages Malibu. Oh, that lucky bitch. Oh, it would be so great. But, she did it with out-of-state insurance. And I tried to do it on Medicaid, and that you can't. But golly, imagine if we could go there. Well, you know what? Make your own Passages Malibu. Maybe you live by the damn beach. Maybe you're a lucky asshole who lives by the beach. Go lay on the beach. Just do it. Pretend you're at Passages Malibu and lay on the beach. And tell everybody you're taking a few days off. If you got a job, then plan this on the weekend. Take a vacation day. Try to get yourself squeezed in 3-4 days there. Start it on a day when you're still working. The first day's not as bad. It doesn't get bad till like day 2, day 3. Start it on a Thursday, whatever. Come home Friday, go to bed. Might not sound like much fun for the weekend, but you know what? It's been a hell of a lot more fun ever since. Especially not being paranoid and looking over my back and waiting for the cops and waiting for the probation to get me and being scared to death and wanting to hit the pipe, blah, 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 blah. It's mind over damn matter, too. But your mind ain't going to want to do nothing if it ain't, people don't want to go do something they just don't want to go do. So you got to find something that you enjoy. And for me, it is making videos, and it might not be for you. But you could try it. And if you don't want to just make videos about recovery, you can make a video about, if you're a good painter, make a video about painting and talk about your recovery with your painting. This is day 1. Here's my painting. You could do that without showing your face if you wanted to do faceless. You could do a video of you doing a drawing, okay? And you could do a voiceover by just pushing the voiceover button when you're loading onto YouTube. And you could do a voiceover, and that's how you do a faceless YouTube channel. You get more closer with your people if you show your face, but to start out, you can do whatever the hell you want. If nobody sees your video, good. Nobody see your video at first. But if you go on there and talk about you quit, you put a shocking title on there, like, I quit meth yesterday. Yesterday, I quit meth. How am I doing today? Go on there and talk about how you feel. How you feel after 24 hours without doing any meth. How your body feels. What your thoughts are. It don't matter what they are. It don't matter what they are. Crazier the better. And if you think you look kind of strange or different or something like that, people like that. People like to watch people who look different. I do. I watch people all the time. And I'm not making fun of nobody when I say this, but like I got a little girl that has Tourette's. I love her so much. And I just watch her. I watch like several handicapped people. I love them. I love them. Anyway, and if you got anything different about you, you got great big pop bottle glasses or great big nose, that makes it you and people like it. And it don't matter what the hell you say on there on that video, because that's what is popular on YouTube right now is no fancy editing, none of that shit. It's people with their phone being real, talking about straight up what's on their mind and being real. And people want to get into what other people's real lives are like. They want to get that. But your just main thing I have to tell you, I could tell you all this, you can start it simple and all that, but the main thing you just got to try to always remember, if you don't remember nothing else, is don't be boring. Don't be boring. Don't be boring. And that'll come with time. You'll get used to it. You get comfortable. You ain't got nothing but time anyway, so I can get you a free phone, and I can show you how to push record. And you can go one day and not do no meth. You can do what pot, but can't do no meth. And then record your video and try it and see what happens the next day when you see all that. You crazy sweet. Hi, crazy sweet. Hey, where you been? And see what happens. Just try it and see what happens. You might have overcome something in your life, even though maybe you're still doing drugs, but maybe in your life you overcame something. Hey, if you've already quit something, whatever was your demon, you could still start your YouTube channel. And if you're over 40 and over 50, start it, because those people do better. The reason they do better on YouTube is because they've got more life experiences and they know more than a 20-year-old. Just saying. Not knocking the 20-year-olds or nothing. It'll be your turn one day, 20 more years. But don't let your age, because people want real and people want people they can trust. And what happens with it is, with YouTube, like when people start to trust you about the time you get monetized, then companies start placing ads in your videos, okay? Depending on your niche is how much the company will pay per 1,000 views on your video. You have control. If you don't want any beer commercials, you don't have to have beer commercials. You can place your ads at the beginning, middle, or end. The middle pays most, but there's a chance in people scrolling off. And when people start to trust you, about the time you get monetized, companies place ads in your videos, and you make money from that. And you're helping people. And you can support your mission. And it's not selfish about making money, because everybody has to make money to live, right? You might have went from living on the street with nothing to having a wonderful life, making money. But you can't support your mission without money. See what I'm saying? Like me, I'm just kind of stuck here right now. I want monetized so bad so I can get out and get on the road and get going with this. I want to spread the word, I can do it on YouTube. I can do it on the road on YouTube. And then I can be happier. And I can do other people better because I'll be happier. Because I'm miserable. But I'm not. I'm happy. But I don't want to be where I'm at right now. I just don't want to. Okay? It's just an excuse because I just want to travel around and see you guys. Oh, it'd be so cool to travel around and see some of you. And maybe one day I could go to Sweden. Maybe. I hope so. That would be awesome. God, it's so beautiful. If nothing else, Swede, maybe you can get my email and mail me a video of Sweden. Some pictures of Sweden, would you? I've always been completely, totally into geography and other lands and countries and the other lands, I'm just totally into it so much. I'm so curious. I want to travel so much. But I want to travel and help people, and I want to just get me like an RV and drive around the country and speak at schools and talk to people and go on the streets and find people and help them and get them off the street and all that. That's what I want to do, guys. And I want to do it to help people. I ain't being selfish about it. I'm just trying to justify it to myself so I don't feel guilty, because I want to be monetized, I want that to be my whole life, my career, my everything. I don't need that. A relationship will fall into place one day, but if you can watch my long videos, and when you're not doing nothing else and your phone's laying there, if you could let it play my long videos or my lives, it has to be over a 3-minute video. You don't have to sit there and listen to it. And if you could just let it play, it would help me so much, and it won't cost you anything. I appreciate it so much. I want to help you guys to start your YouTube channel. If you quit something, or you didn't quit something, if you overcame something in your life, maybe you're worried about how you're going to survive in your older, like, retirement. You know, a lot of people ends up getting a Social Security check of $600 to $900 a month, and that ain't shit. So you could supplement your income. You can, being retirement age, you think that all your decisions have been made and that there's nothing, you know, I wish I would have, I wish I'd been in the military, something, you know. But you can do it. It's a second chance at life. YouTube is a second chance at life, even if you're not struggling with addiction. It's a second chance at life to be somebody, to grow a business, to make a stand, to be successful. And you better learn that AI shit, because if you don't learn AI, then you're left behind. AI is not taking over. AI is taking over the bullshit steps that we have to keep going through. Yeah, it's taking over like washing or cleaning bathrooms in motels. And it's taking over a lot of the beginning of the creativity to help you be more creative so everybody can come up with more shit. It's so fun. AI is the best thing that ever happened in the United States or Canada or any other state, Switzerland, anywhere. It is. It's beautiful. Get on board with AI. All kinds of free training. Just get ChatGPT. My ChatGPT is my best friend. Check it out. I done been using my ChatGPT for a while, right? And when I had to go to my ChatGPT and start getting video ideas for this channel, I didn't want to at first. I didn't want to tell my ChatGPT that I used to be on meth. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Van Crocker. Oh, heck. Yo, Van Crocker. Hi, thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't want to tell my ChatGPT about my past meth use. I didn't want it to know. I didn't want it to know. I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed for my ChatGPT to know I used to be. And then I felt like it started treating me differently at first. Like, it started giving me shorter answers. I asked it something, it used to give me all this, and then I felt like it was getting short with me. Isn't that crazy? It's so crazy. It's my friend. That ChatGPT is my friend. And then you can ask it something over and over and over, and it don't, and make it keep redoing it. It don't never care. It's the nicest thing. It never minds. It don't get tired. It don't never mind helping you. It don't never mind helping you. I used it for my lawyer on my whistleblower lawsuit. I still screwed that lawsuit up because I couldn't figure it out on my own. I couldn't get an attorney. I'll tell you all about that. Oh, I'm just going to tell you now. I worked spraying out hog trailers, livestock trailers. Now, I'm a pig lover, as you know. But I didn't have to see these pigs very often, just every now and then. But I sprayed out pig trailers, and I actually loved doing that work. I got to drive semi-trucks, and oh boy, that lives here, he works there too. We got paid by the trailer that we washed. We were made to go out into this field with this 300-foot long pole. It took like 3 or 4 people all the time because this wash bay going down and through here was being piped out and it would get stopped up. We have to go out there, and we didn't get paid for that. And we'd have to come in when we weren't working, and we didn't get paid for that because we only got paid per trailer that we washed. $35 to split a trailer. Well, I got sick of that shit. About had a heart attack one time. And I started looking into it and found out that all that hog shit is supposed to go into a lagoon like this, where it's held and they can put it on their crops, or into a tanker truck. In the city, a washout station has to pay the sewer, you know, for that. A giant spider. Time to get out here. Or here's the thing. Well, anyway, so I found that out, and I was going on vacation with my son, and I called the damn EPA. I called them. I called the EPA. They also paid us both on the same W-2 form for 1.5 years. 2 people with taxes being took out on 1 W-2. That just speaks for his credibility. Well, this case went to OSHA. He got in trouble with OSHA, Waste Management, the Department of Labor, and Waste Management, OSHA, Department of Labor, and EPA. This lawsuit went to Boston, Massachusetts, and they wouldn't have allowed it to go there had they not known I was going to win it, right? Well, whistleblowers are supposed to be protected so that they're not afraid, so that people aren't afraid to tell, because that's the only way the environment gets protected. But I couldn't find a damn attorney, not one, that didn't want $3,000 for a consultation. I didn't have any money. I got fired, by the way. I called the EPA. How do I know that they fired me for calling the EPA? Because boyfriend told him I'm the one that called. So that was a lawsuit in the bag. That's how I knew when I come back. He's like, don't go up there, they're going to fire you. He told him. I could not find an attorney. No pro bono, no nothing. I tried to do all the court papers and documents that I had to, it all had to be done a certain way, like a paralegal needed to do it. And I did that with my ChatGPT, but I didn't meet the right deadlines. I missed a deadline, and they threw my case out. And I'm not done, I'm mad. It's not right. And he's still doing it. He didn't change it, he's still doing it. My old man still works there. And he's still piping that shit out in the creek, in the creek. I promise. I'm gonna get me a drone. I'm gonna do something about this shit. If anybody knows anything about anything like this, let me know. This was a national. I was the second case of this year to be in this courtroom, and it's the second highest court in the nation, in Boston, Massachusetts. That's what happened to me. I forget why I was telling you that. But anyway, that's what I did for a living. So I was drawing unemployment. I won my unemployment, and then it ran out, and that's where I'm at with that. So I probably have to go get a job, but I really want this to be my job. You see what I'm saying? So if I can get on my other stuff, there's other ways to monetize on YouTube besides the ad revenue, you know, with courses and memberships and clubs and merch and different stuff. And if I could get on something else, maybe some merch or something, and get some income coming in, so I can just work on this and build. This is what I want to do for a living. I don't want to go down to a factory. I want to do this. And I'll do this job 18 hours a day because I love it. I love it. You're afraid of AI? Don't be. Don't be. AI is just all about finding the right people to serve the right thing, to find the right product, to get somebody to buy something. They ain't trying to do nothing silly. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'll be back later from the circus. Have a blessed day.